Behind their orange jumpsuits, there's a group of beautiful women who make up the cast of the hit show Orange is the New Black. We're about to show you what the stars of Litchfield Penitentiary look like when they're away from the set and hanging out in the real world. If this is your first time visiting our channel, don't forget to subscribe and please give this video a big thumbs up. Today we'll be showing you the cast of Orange is the New Black in real life. Just wait until you see what Lorna, Helen, and Big Boo look like when they're not filming. You'll be absolutely amazed. Crazy Eyes. One of the most recognizable characters on the show is Suzanne, who also goes by the name Crazy Eyes. The character, who's portrayed by actress Uzo Aduba, really gave us the creeps in the first season of the show. She had a thing for Piper and she really wanted the lead character to be her prison wife. But when Piper made it clear she wasn't interested, we saw a different side to Crazy Eyes. She was a bit hurt after getting rejected, and her raw emotions made us really connect with her character. On camera, Crazy Eyes' appearance is exactly as her name describes. She has a set of wild and bewildered eyes that are alarming at first. A lot of her fellow inmates think she's a bit nutty based on her bulging eyes and her eccentric personality. However, the only thing she wants is to be loved and accepted. You probably recognize the character looking like this on the Netflix series, but we're about to show you what she looks like in real life. Here she is. How beautiful does she look? We would have never imagined that Crazy Eyes would have such impeccable and flawless style in real life. Her hair is smooth and straight and her eyes aren't nearly as crazy as they appear on screen. Flakka. Next up is Flakka, one of the youngest inmates in the prison. She has made some questionable remarks about other people in the penitentiary, and some assume she lived in a very sheltered life before she started serving her time. Although her personality comes across as immature, she has a different side to herself that viewers were able to get a glimpse into. While the inmates worked on putting together the prison newsletter, Flakka proved that she was actually much smarter than she led many people to believe. She was able to help with the spelling and grammar to make sure the newsletter was just right. On the show, the character, who's played by actress Jackie Cruz, has a gothic look. Her hair is very dark and she wears dark eyeliner and dark eyeshadow. She also has a teardrop drawn underneath both eyes. While she's loud and aggressive on the series, her real-life persona is much different. The actress is a complete stunner in real life. Just check out this picture of her. Her hair is not as dark and her makeup is much lighter. She definitely looks like she should be on the cover of a fashion magazine. If the actress's real-life appearance looks familiar to you, it's probably because she made an appearance on a few episodes of Courtney and Chloe Take Miami back in 2009. She played Courtney's new friend and love interest, and the two even shared a smooch on screen. Big Boo. When it comes to being intimidating, scary, and domineering, Carrie Big Boo Black is all of those things and then some. In many scenes of the program, she comes across as very aggressive and assertive, and it's pretty clear that she holds a lot of power behind bars. She spends a lot of time with Red's girl in the suburbs section of the facility, and for her physical appearance, Big Boo is usually seen wearing her prison-issued white tank top at all times. The sleeveless top shows off her buff arms with one side covered in tattoos. Her most prominent tattoo is the word Butch that's scrawled across her forearm. Her hair is actually combed down or styled to the side and a bit greasy. However, when the directors yell cut, the real Boo is able to fully emerge and show off her true appearance. Actress Leah Delaria is the woman behind the character, and her appearance does a complete 180 when she's not locked up in Litchfield Penitentiary. When she heads out to red carpet events, she usually shows up looking all dapper in a tailored suit. As for her greasy hair, well, she wears it combed back to show off her beautiful green eyes. She still has a bit of a resemblance to Big Boo, and her transformation isn't as severe as some of the other stars on the show, but we must say, we're really digging the way she looks in real life. How about you? Lorna. Even though she spends all of her time behind bars, the character Lorna always makes sure that she looks like $1,000,000. She's limited in terms of how much she can get dressed up and all glammed out while she's serving her time, but she's not afraid to break the prison's rules, all in the name of beauty. Lorna never ceases to amaze us by how stunning she looks in almost every scene. You'll usually see her on camera with a bright red shade of lipstick on her lips and some immaculate winged eyeliner. Her sweet and chipper personality makes her a favorite amongst the inmates, and viewers of the show are pretty enamored with her too. If you thought Lorna's looks couldn't get any better, you're in for a big surprise. Here's what she looks like in real life. As you can see, she keeps her makeup toned down in her everyday life, and that doesn't mean she's any less beautiful. In fact, we think Yale Stone, the actress who plays the character, looks even better without all the heavy makeup. She leaves the retro glam look behind and goes for light and neutral shades instead. What a dramatic transformation, don't you agree? Frieda. As one of the older inmates on the show, Frieda is cutthroat, blunt, but highly intelligent. In Season 2, she became a part of the character Red's Golden Girls crew. She became known around the prison as the go-to person who could solve anyone's problems with intimidation or a physical altercation. Portrayed by actress Dale Soules, Frieda's brown hair is always worn in a ponytail. Her roots are gray, and she sports an octopus tattoo on her neck. Unlike Lorna, Frieda doesn't wear any makeup on the show. It's pretty obvious she has been locked up for a while for committing horrible acts, and at that point in her life, she wasn't concerned with getting all dolled up to serve the rest of her time. It's hard to imagine what she looks like when she's not playing the character, but we came across some pictures of the actress that will amaze you. Away from the set, she looks nothing like the seasoned criminal we're all used to. Instead, she looks like a sweet, kind, and mature woman. She almost looks like your lovely next-door neighbor who's always bringing you cookies and candy during the holidays, doesn't she? In real life, the actress lets her hair down and wears makeup to complement her skin, and we think she looks gorgeous. Gloria. On Orange is the New Black, Gloria can be seen as the overprotective mother figure of the Spanish Harlem group of inmates. She's kind, loyal, and she always has her friends back. When things go wrong, she's always there to help the younger inmates. As a follower of Santeria, Gloria believes anything can be fixed if you call on the saints for help, and she offers up her Santeria services to those in need. On the show, the character had a brief stint as the head prison chef, but that didn't last very long. On screen, Gloria has very short hair that's usually tucked behind her ears. She wears very little makeup, but can often be seen with silver hoop earrings in her ears and a tattoo on the side of her neck. When it comes time to ditch the orange jumpsuit, the actress who plays Gloria, Selena Sleva, is almost unrecognizable. She still wears her hair very short, but it's usually styled to perfection. She's also a fan of dramatic makeup in real life, like bright red lipstick and dark eyeliner and mascara. On the show, her character often looks tired and worn down, but in real life, the actress's appearance is fresh, vibrant, and full of life. Red. There's something about Russian inmate Red that's so endearing. She has a quick-witted personality, and it's pretty clear that she holds a lot of power behind bars. As the kitchen chef, she once starved out the lead character Piper after she insulted her cooking. Piper soon learned that if she wanted to survive, playing nice with Red needed to be at the top of her to-do list. She eventually made her way back into Red's good graces and was allowed to eat with the rest of the inmates once again. Viewers of the show know that Piper isn't the only one who has gotten on Red's worst side, but that doesn't change the fact that she's still one of the show's most favorite characters. On the Netflix series, the actress Kate Mulgrew plays Red, and her bright red hair is usually styled in a spiky do. She also wears red lipstick and a bit of black eyeliner. But in real life, she's far from the intimidating persona she plays so well on the series. The actress still wears her red hair in a short style, but it's far from the spiky, out-of-control style. She looks much more polished and poised, a lot different from the tough girl act we're used to seeing. Nikki. While some of the characters on the show like to keep their hair looking flawless at all times, Nikki isn't one of them. The sarcastic and humorous character played by Natasha Lyonne is usually recognized for her wild and untamed head of hair. She also loves to wear mascara and eyeliner, a necklace around her neck, and she sports a bunch of tattoos on her body. In the series, she speaks about her past and her struggles with substance abuse. She still has issues that she's fighting internally, but that's what makes her so loved by viewers. Nikki is relatable because she's proof that none of us are perfect, but she understands that her life is a work in progress. Even as hard as she tries to stay on the straight and narrow, she can't help but slip back into her old habits from time to time. But fans of the show continue to root her on and hope for the best outcome. Although she looks a bit disheveled on screen, the actress's real-life appearance is the complete opposite. Just check out this transformation. Look at how sleek and shiny her hair is, and her perfect makeup application and her bright smile make her inner and outer beauty shine even more. Helen. We hope you're sitting down somewhere because we're about to show you a transformation that will really shock you. Next up is the character Helen, played by actress Francesca Curran. We're sure you recognize Helen as the bald member of one of the toughest gangs behind bars. The actress actually went through a major change to land the role. Every day, the show's hairstylist shaved her head and applied tattoos to her face, neck, and arms. They also gave her dark under-eye circles, whitened her eyebrows, and applied gray makeup to her teeth to make them look dull and dingy. She goes through a lot every day to bring her character to life, and the actress's real-life appearance is much different than what we see on TV. When she's not filming, she wears different wigs to cover her bald head, and she loves all things that are girly. Unlike her on-screen character, she loves to get dressed up and look feminine at all times. She says she loves to wear makeup, and she's a huge fan of jewelry. Just check out this picture of what the actress looks like in real life. How shocking is this transformation? We definitely wouldn't recognize her if we saw her out and about. It's almost as if we're staring at two completely different people. Angie. When it comes to transformations, no one does it better than the actress Julie Lake, who plays the character Angie. When it's time to get ready for the show, the actress goes through a 20-minute beauty ritual to look like the character. Some of her key physical characteristics include greasy and tangled hair and dark circles underneath her eyes. But the most shocking part of the character's appearance is her teeth. They are dull, brown, and rotting due to years of poor choices. But the way the character looks on the show is so far from the way the actress really looks away from the set. In case you were wondering, she has a perfect set of teeth in real life. She said the first time the crew transformed her pearly whites, she looked into the mirror and couldn't stop laughing. It's no surprise that no one even recognizes her when she's not dressed up as Angie. She even said she worked as a waitress when season 2 of the show came out. She was able to work in peace for a while, but eventually someone spread the word that she was indeed the actress who played the character on the show. And that's when fans lined up to have their photo taken with her. But other than that, it would be pretty hard to recognize her. Just take a look at this picture of her in real life. There's not a brown tooth in sight. And that's it for the cast of Orange is the New Black in real life. Be sure to check out our friends at The Trendy to see more cool videos for teenagers. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it.